For this lovely Halloween that happens to fall on a Saturday, we have something completely unrelated to Halloween itself, a new Bang flavor review. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Halloween. I'm Cody, and welcome back to another energy drink review. And Halloween happens to fall on a Saturday this year. My upload schedule has been energy drink review on Saturday, so put those two together, you get something completely not Halloween related on Halloween, which is a new Bang flavor, Radical Skadattle, and I'm sure some of you can already kind of guess what this one tastes like, but we'll talk about it more in depth after we go over what Bang is. Everybody already knows. We're going to go over how it feels, which again, most of you already had it. And that's why the main chunk of this video will be how Radical Skadattle tastes, what I think of it, the final overall review, and whether or not you guys should try it. Before we do jump into that, really quick, I am streaming every day except Sunday on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. That definitely means you should subscribe, turn on those notifications, and tune into some streams. We're playing spooky games today for Halloween. Normally play a lot of COD, sometimes some Among Us, all that good stuff. Stay tuned for that. And in addition, Gaming Video Tuesday, Energy Drink Review Saturday, which you're watching right now. And yeah, guys, so subscribe, follow along. I'm trying to get monetized. We're working our way up to 1,000 subscribers, and it feels like it's going pretty quick. So let's keep the good work. Drop a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what other content you guys want to see, and let's dive into this energy drink review. So, Bang Energy Drink. It is more of a pop culture icon of energy drinks, if you will, at this point. It is so freaking popular. Everybody's had one. Everybody drinks it. All the stores carry it. Everything. They're really the first energy drink company to do a drink with 300 milligrams of caffeine, which is kind of a glorious number at this point in the caffeine game. Cup of coffee, about 100, 3 cups of coffee, really gets you going, gets you focused. Throw in some B vitamins, stuff like that, 0 calories, a little bit of creatine, a little bit of BCAAs, and boom, you have a phenomenal sports drink. It gets you awake, it gets you focused. You can drink it in the morning, drink it at night, drink it before work. Hold that thought, would not drink it at night unless you plan on staying up all night. So yeah, Bang. Potent brain and body fuel, that's really all there is to say about it. How does it feel? Already kind of talked about it. It gets you extremely focused. You can game at your peak ability with it. You can take a test with it. You can just get through a horrible day of work with it, or you can just use it to wake up in the morning. It gets you focused like no other drink, and that's really all I can say about Bang Energy. The real thing we want to talk about today is the Radical Skadattle flavor of Bang Energy. So let's jump into that. What does this flavor taste like? I'm sure you guys can imagine what I'm going to compare it to. It tastes just like Skittles, guys. It really does. I mean, Radical Skadattle, it doesn't really sound like Skittles, but I'm sure that's the first thing that came to many of your minds. The weird thing about this is it is the same exact can. I don't know if it's spot on. I'm not going to take the time to pull up a Rainbow Unicorn can, but it is spot on to their Rainbow Unicorn can, which I have no idea why they would do that. I understand these are nice flashy colors and they go with something as fruity and strong as Skittles or candy and things like that, but I really don't get why they would want to market it such that it is the same exact can as the Rainbow Unicorn flavor. You would think they'd want them to stand out differently but together at the same time. So I have no idea, but just know that if you're passing by this color in the store and you're like, oh, that's just Rainbow Unicorn, I don't want to try that one again, take a second look. It might be this one. It might be Radical Skadattle. So let's talk about the flavor profile of this drink. Radical Skadattle, like I said, Skittles, and all I can really say about that, let me give you more of an example. You got a bag of Skittles, you know, it's Halloween. Maybe you just got one of those little bags. You really love Skittles, so you just rip that bag open, pour the whole thing in your hand, throw the whole handful of maybe 15 Skittles in your mouth. That's what this drink tastes like. It is spot on Skittles, guys. It does give you a little bit more of a punch in the mouth than Skittles would. I'm sure that's the things they add to it to make it taste so sweet without any sugar, because again, no sugar, but it does taste sweet. I definitely put this one on the sweeter end of the energy drink spectrum. But again, it's Skittles, guys. Skittles are probably one of the sweetest, fruitiest candies you can imagine. And that's really what it tastes like. I realize they're not going to just say flat out on the can, oh, Skittles, try it, guys. No, they're not going to say that, but tasting it, experiencing it, I've had multiple of them. It tastes just like Skittles. It is a fruity flavor profile, but it's not a single fruit flavor. It tastes like a handful of Skittles. So it tastes like a mix of multiple fruit flavors. It's got that sweet candy feeling, that very fruity candy feeling, and it's just phenomenal. If you love Skittles, you will absolutely love this Bang flavor. But the final thing I want to say about the flavor itself, and I say this about a lot of the Bang flavors, it is very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but I would not buy a 12-pack of it. Some of the Bang flavors, especially the sweeter ones, get very, very repetitive over time. You'll have one, it tastes amazing. You'll have two, it tastes amazing. And then you have that third one, you're like, this is kind of getting annoying. And then you have the fourth one, and you're like, okay, I don't even want to finish this anymore. And that's how some of the Bang flavors are. It's just the reality of it. Maybe I just adjust to the flavor too quickly, but again, I would not buy a 12-pack of it, but I would definitely put it in some sort of rotation. So if I went to a store that has 5 Bangs and one of them is this one, I wouldn't be avoiding this one very often, but I would break it up with the other 4 flavors so that I'm not just drinking Radical Skedaddle the whole time. I felt the same exact way about Rainbow Unicorn. If you've had the Rainbow Unicorn one, it is very similar to that. It's sweet, it's good, but it is a very punch you in the mouth sweetness. I will say it's not as strong as Rainbow Unicorn. Rainbow Unicorn is extremely sweet. This one's a little less sweet, but again, still pretty sweet. So let's talk about the overall review. Overall, I give this thing a 9.5 out of 10 because even though it does get very repetitive, I love Skittles. I love sweet candy. I love fruity candy. I love chewy candy. It really just takes me back to destroying a bag of Skittles, which honestly, with trying to eat healthier and not buying quite as much candy, and if I do buy candy, there's just so many freaking choices. I usually don't go to Skittles, so this is nice. It's very reminiscent to a day where I would buy many bags of Skittles. And of course it tastes like the original, not any of like the purple bags or the sours or anything like that. It tastes like regular Skittles, and that's probably what I like most about it. Obviously Bang on its own is at the top of the energy game, and with a flavor like Skittles, or in this case Radical Skedaddle, absolutely kills it. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. I can't give it a perfect 10 out of 10. I feel like a perfect 10 out of 10 would have to be something that I could buy a 12-pack of and drink back to back to back to back and never get sick of it. And frankly, that's just not the reality of this drink in my opinion. So yeah, final review, 9.5 out of 10. Tastes like Skittles. If you love Skittles, get it. If you love sweet things, get it. If you're not too big on the sweeter flavors, you kind of like the more dulled down flavors, it might not be the drink for you, but in my opinion, it is still 100% worth trying. Anyways, that about wraps this energy drink review up, guys. Radical Skedaddle from Bang. For the majority of you, 100% go try it, if not all. And yeah, that's about all I can say for this video, guys. Again, streaming just about every day, uploading twice a week. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, it does help. And tune in Tuesday for the gaming video or next Saturday for another energy drink review. Thank you guys so much for watching.